Hey everybody, this is my review of Frankenstein on Netflix. It's about 2.5 hours long, but I didn't feel the runtime at all. It felt like every single scene was purposeful and meaningful to the story and to the development of these characters. So we start off in the present day. Victor Frankenstein is being chased by the monster, or the creature as it's called in this movie. We see him finally get to safety, and Victor Frankenstein is then able to tell his story. Later in the movie, we get to hear the creature's story. Now, usually, I'm not a huge fan of this type of storytelling because we end up watching the same movie or half of a movie twice. But what I loved about this movie was that it starts with Frankenstein's story, and as soon as his story ends, then the creature's story begins. So we get to see a full continuation of their history. It felt like each time we got new information about their past, we were better able to understand where they were coming from in the present. The visuals in this movie are incredible. Some of the shots look like they could be hung in your house, really. I mean, they look like decorative art pieces in a lot of ways. They have done some incredible work on this. The design of some of these things, the castle was awesome. The acting in this movie is great. Christoph Waltz is in this movie. He plays kind of a small role, but he does a great job with this. Mia Goth, this is actually the first movie I've been able to see that has Mia Goth in it, and I was so impressed with her performance in this. She was the love interest for pretty much every character in this movie. Obviously, the two biggest names in this, Jacob Elordi and Oscar Isaac. So Jacob Elordi does a great job playing the creature. He plays this creature that we are both sympathetic and empathetic towards, and that we grow this kinship with by watching him learn how to speak and how to think and question his own life and what it means to him. And then there's even a moment when one of the characters says, "You're a good man." He calls him a man and he says he's good. Those are two things that Oscar Isaac's character probably wouldn't have said about this creature. That leads me to Oscar Isaac in this movie. He does an amazing job as Victor Frankenstein. We get to see his relationship with his dad kind of in the beginning of his story and how that plays out throughout his life. And then whenever the creature is finally alive, we get to see him play out that same relationship with his dad with this creature. He's taking what he hated about his dad and imparting it onto what is essentially his son. And it makes you question what you want to pass down to your kids and what your parents pass down to you. It's that generational trauma or baggage. This movie did a great job of dealing with opposing ideas, so good and evil, faith and science, life and death, and made you kind of question how you feel about those two things. The way science and faith play out in this movie, we see how Victor Frankenstein is and how he knows the human body and how to recreate this human body. He's so specific and perfectionistic about creating the perfect body. But we also see other characters in the movie questioning the spiritual impact of that. We see one of the characters even ask him, "Do you know what part of the body would contain the soul? What part of the body makes this creature more than just a creature, makes him into a person?" Also does an incredible job of showing life and death. We see Frankenstein, and his goal is to eradicate and avoid death. But what he doesn't want to do is give life. That's not what his goal was. He's accomplished his goal, and then he's done. And he doesn't know how to be almost a father to this creature. And you see the pain that causes the creature. The one thing that I didn't love about this movie was some of the CGI. A lot of it's really good, and so good probably that I didn't even notice that it was CGI. But some of the things that were CGI that I noticed were pretty pretty rough, specifically the animals and the fire. This was a great movie. Overall, I would highly recommend that you check it out. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. So what did you think of Frankenstein? Have you watched it? Are you going to watch it? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.